So, good night, everyone. Tonight I'll just be giving a testimony of the Lord's provision. I'd just like to talk about this one time in particular. It had many other times, but this one time in particular, I did what God asked me to do, and I ended up using up all my resources, everything I had. Then I didn't have any funds for anything else, and grocery ran out and all these things. And I was a bit shocked. I was like, God, how come you told me to do this, and now I don't have anything? I was expecting some area to flow abundantly or something to that extent. But that day the Lord basically just told me, He just told me to relax, to rest in His word, and basically just give praise and worship and all these things. So I actually did do it a little bit, but for the other part of the day I was a bit depressed. But I did do it in between and stuff. And that particular day, coming on to the late evening, I did what the Lord asked me again, just to not do anything, I thought I would have had something big again to do. Maybe a lot of clients might have come, or it might have been a busy day, or all these things, but the Lord just wanted me to rest that day, and I find it kind of strange. And during that evening, some random person that I have no idea up to now came, and they said, I just spoke to you on the phone, and you gave me directions for here to drop off these items. And I was a bit confused. I was like, but I didn't even spoke to this guy. I wasn't even near the phone or nothing. So everybody was a bit shocked. And then he called my name, and it was my name, and I was like, but I don't know what's going on here, but everything matching up to what he's saying for the information, but nothing on my behalf really happened. So I don't know if that person was an angel or what, somebody sent from God. I have no idea who that person was, but they claimed to have known me and all these things, and maybe I didn't really know them. I don't think I know them at all, and they just ended up dropping a lot of necessary stuff that we needed that day. And it was even so much that even my mom got out of it and all these things. And that is just how much, that just goes to show you how much the Lord's provide, even when you think that you don't have anything. You just believe in Him, and He will provide that. And even up to this day, I can't even explain it, how I got all those stuff. But it was mostly like grocery items and all these things, just everything that we could have needed. But it was just, in that particular instance, it was more than enough. It was like in abundance. And I just thank the Lord for all those things. But even up to now, as I said, I can't really make sense of it. But I just want to give that testimony of just listening to God. Sometimes He might tell you to work, but you want to rest. And sometimes He might tell you rest, but you're willing to work. So just do what the Lord says to do. And I'll just add into even many other times when we were coming out to sometimes maybe even the Lord told us to give away stuff, and I was like, Lord, but this is all we have. Yeah, He asked me to give it away. And then like the next day or the 2 days after, some people that we might know from ministry or something from the sort might come and say, hey brother, hey sister, we just felt it on our heart to bring these stuff for you. And I was like always amazed each time that no matter when God said to give, even though it might seem like that is all you have, He'll always provide in abundance. But you just have to be, I guess you could say, obedient to follow His guidelines and all these things, because unless you take that step forward, then nothing else might not flow. Because it's like the same with Noah Ark. When Noah went into that ark, then the flood came. When the people carrying the Ark of the Covenant stepped their foot in the water, then the waters parted and all these things, right? So sometimes you have to take a step out in faith which is basically what God asks you to do already, but you might be seeing nothing of it or anything in it in essence. So just follow His word, follow His guidance, and this is just my testimony of God's provision when I least expected it, and even from people I have no idea up to even up to this day. So good night, everyone. I hope this testimony helps someone, and maybe you might be struggling to listen to God, and maybe giving something, maybe what might seem the last of it, or maybe even rested when the Lord says to rest, or work when the Lord says to work. Just follow His guidance, and He knows best, right? So good night, everyone, and enjoy the rest of the week.